G'day guys, welcome back. I am going to do a swipe for you today. Similar, hopefully, to this gorgeous baby. Love this paw. This one had a navy swipe down the center, and I swiped up and I swiped down. That's sort of it's a more square canvas. I'm going to do a longer one and just swipe down in black. And this one had oranges and red and turquoise, obviously with the navy blue. Today I'm going to go with some really bright colors. I've got yellow, red, magenta, like a bright purpley color, turquoise, and a blue. None of them are a really dark color because I'm swiping with black, so I don't want them to be too dark, otherwise you won't see them. So they're all hopefully nice and bright. Now this is the little swipe card that I use. I'll bring it up for a close-up for you so you can have a little look. I have shown you before, but I'll show you again. So I use 60% glue, 40% water. This is a 30 by 60 centimeter canvas, which is 12 by 24 inches. I use 1.5 parts pouring medium to 1 part paint. These are Mont Martes. 5 colors. I've actually got 7. So I've got 7 colors. So what I've done today is I've gone 60 grams of pouring medium and 40 grams of paint. Instead of the 90-60, I've gone 60-40. Okie dokes. So that's that one there. Let's make sure that we're focused again. So that's my little card. These are the cards I give to my students when they come to do my classes, because the beginners one, we do a swipe and then we do a flip cup. Using plastic sheets. This was just one big one that I've cut down. It was just a document holder. People are still asking me, where do you get your plastic sheets? It's just a piece of plastic. You can get it any office supply store, document holder, file divider, as long as it's a nice sort of, it's not really thin, it's not thick, it's just kind of a medium plastic. So that's those. And as I said, my pouring medium 60-40, 60 glue, 40 water. So let's get started. I'm using all the Mont Martes. I haven't got all of these down because they're too big, but that's the magenta, the studio acrylics. That's that one. The turquoise is this one. This one says school, but I think it's just because it's an Australian one. The other one I got from overseas, so they're probably marketed towards the schools. That one as well. Brilliant red. That's that one there. It's more of an orangey red, like a warm red. Rightio. Now I'm going to put silicone oil in all of them except for the black, because the black's my swipe colour. That's it there, spot on treadmill silicone oil. And whoa, that was, oh goodness me, that was 3. I didn't want 3. Where did it go? Let me see if I can get it out. So 1 or 2 really is all you need. I'll put 2 in. Don't squeeze your bottle, just gently let the drops drip out. If you squeeze your bottle, you'll end up with probably about 30 drops, and you don't want that. I'm hoping that my yellow isn't going to go horrible baby poo green. You know how yellow and black do that? So what I'm wanting is obviously the black at the top, which is the swipe, and I want yellow, red, magenta, purple, turquoise, and blue down the bottom. So that's what I'm hoping to achieve, just to see that sort of graduation of colours, kind of rainbowish, but with a black swipe. So the paints are pretty thin, they don't really leave a mound, more like a tiny little pyramid when you drizzle them in. Like a little pyramid like that, instead of a riddly mound, it's just like a nice smooth little, I call it a pyramid. And that's the difference between the flip cup, which is a mound, and a swipe, which is more of a pyramid. When you drop your paint in like that, it doesn't really leave a mound at all. But it doesn't just go straight down either. The black, because I make the black thinner, the black has to be 2 parts pouring medium to 1 part. It kind of just drops straight in. It doesn't leave a little pyramid. So you want that swipe color to be a little bit thinner, so it actually just glides over your other colors. Okie dokes, has everybody got it? Let's move the black out of the way for the minute. And actually, no, I won't put the black on first. I'm going to pour a little bit of the yellow on. I'll move my tools out of the way. I will tilt them so that they kind of blend a little bit. I'm going to need more paint than this. I better put all of it on. So what have we got? 60 and 40, 100 grams. It's just over 3 ounces of each colour. That's the yellow done. And as I said, I will be tilting just to blend them a little bit together. So I get some orange cells from red and yellow. Got a little bit of orange happening there. All right, here we go with the gorgeous magenta. I'm thinking I might put a little strip of black through the center as well, because by the time you've dragged your black down to here, it's pretty much all gone. So I may just put a little bit of black there as well, so to pick it up and cover the bottom half here. Now these are pretty similar, these two, so hopefully they won't be too, no, they're not too bad, are they? They're a little bit similar, but not too bad. The magenta, the plain magenta out of the bottle was a bit too similar to this one, so I added just a tiny blob of white to the magenta just to pale it down ever so slightly. And here we go with the turquoise. Is it looking rainbowish? I think I should have made up some extra of the blue actually, because, and I've told you this before, the last colour that you put down tends to get lost. When you swipe, it kind of disappears. I may just put some black there just to help cover the surface so I don't lose all this blue when I swipe, because as you drag the colours down it kind of pushes the last colour off, and I don't want to lose all of it. So let's just, I haven't done this before, but I'm just going to pop a little bit there just to help with the coverage of the canvas, but hopefully not lose all the blue. I think what I'll do is I will cover that and I'll put the black over the top, because in this pour I don't particularly want the black line that I traditionally get across the top. So let's just move the paint around and cover the surface. Off to this side. Back again. just trying to move the paint around a little bit so it's blending just a touch. And I've still got quite a lot on the surface here. And I'm going to use my little tool just to spread the black, I think. Actually, no, I better go down because I don't want to lose. I don't want to have too much black on the bottom, but I don't want to lose the blue. You see, so it's a bit of a catch-22. There we go. That's kind of working. Kind of working. Just cover that. Cover the bottom here, just so that everything's covered. So no silicone oil in my black, in my swipe colour. It's only in the layered colours. All right, how's that look? Have I gone everywhere? That side's done. How's this side? I'm missing a bit of yellow over here. Oh, a lot of yellow over here. I can touch that up later. I won't worry too much about it now. All that area there. Okay, did that go over a little bit? Rightio, I think that'll do for now. Let's get my little bit of paper towel set. That's what I'm going to wipe my plastic on. And I'm going to do black over the top there. And I'm going to do a little bit of a drizzle of black through the middle, I think. Whoops, don't need a lot of black. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit through, just a little bit through there. I think that will do. All right, are we ready? This is the fun part. I've got 2 sheets of plastic. Still got a lot of paint on the surface. Got a piece of plastic in my mouth. I'm just worried I've got too much black there. That's all right. I'm not going to touch the very edge, otherwise you'll bald that bit of canvas. So come in a little bit. Make sure your feet are in front of the other, one in front of the other. Just touch the black, not the other colours. And off you go. Straight down. Wipe that off. See, I've got a bit close to the top there. So it's kind of balded a little bit. That's what I mean by the balding of it. Now overlap just a touch. And I'm going to use the edge. I'm going to turn it around, that's got a clean edge, just the edge there, to do the very edge of the canvas. Whoa, I'm going a bit crooked. Okay, now before the cells come up, I'm going to just try and get some of that black off the top there. So you can do this if it's a bit too dark before you torch, and we'll see how that comes up, eh? Hopefully I haven't taken too much of the black off now. looking very red. Hopefully the cells that come up underneath are going to be the other multicolours that I've got underneath, eh? Right, let's torch. Nice and gently. We'll see what happens. See the magic happen. There's a lot of yellow in that corner. See the cells coming through are nicely, they're really bright. Got a very thin layer of black over the top. Hopefully I haven't taken too much off. But if you don't want too much black or whatever colour you're swiping with, feel free to tilt it off like I did. Oh look, it's getting beautiful. Here come all our gorgeous colours. Just don't over torch, will you? Let's see a little bit of background. Yellow's not showing up a lot. I think I tilted a lot of the yellow off. Got a little bit of yellow up here, but yeah, I think I tilted a lot of it off. Now once your cells are up, don't tilt again, hey? Because you're going to lose their beautiful round shape, so don't tilt again. I'm trying to leave a little bit of negative space, but I'm also trying to get some more beautiful colours up. The blue's quite dominant, isn't it? Even though I thought I was going to lose all my blue. I guess because, oh that's why, because I tilted it back again. I tilted that way, so the blue all kind of came back again. But that's okay. I'll probably do it again, this same painting, and just try to get a little bit more of the yellow. And maybe a little bit less of the blue. Okay, I think that's probably enough, hey? More than enough, she says as she keeps torching. Trying to get something through the yellow there. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that. The cells will keep growing a little bit more. Wow, they're really, really pretty. I'll take you down for a close-up so you can see. We've got the pink rings around the blue here. It's just a shame that I've got so much blue and not very much there. But yeah, that's okay. As I said, I'll have another go at it. Let me move this out of the way and see if I can get more of this sort of brighter colour. Because at the moment, this half shares all those colours and then that half is just blue. Or maybe my turquoise and my blue are too similar because they've kind of blended, the turquoise and the blue. You can't really see a definition. So maybe instead of that blue, I may go a little bit darker actually. Alright, let me get my little gloves off. It's so pretty. What do you think? Do you like it? Whoops, why am I going so dark? I'm trying to zoom out but changing the colour. There we go. I always have trouble zooming. You have to spread with your fingers to open the screen to zoom it. Alright, let's go down for a close-up, hey? Ooh. Alrighty. Look at those cells. So I've only got a little bit of black over the top, like the background. I probably would have liked a little bit more black. See over there, we've got a little bit more black. We've got that stark contrast between the beautiful bright colours and the black. But, you know, it is what it is. I tilted a lot of the black off and brought up a lot of the blue. So whether that was a good idea or not, I don't know. Probably not. But, all right, so there's a bit of a cluster in the middle there where I got a bit close with the torching. This is our bright end up here where we've got the pinks and purples. And we've got a little bit of yellow around those cells there. Look at those cells. Oh my gosh. It's kind of got the orange around the turquoise. They are so pretty, aren't they? And then up to this top corner, we've got a little bit of yellow, not much. Got a bit of a background of yellow there. Now I'm just going to walk around the table so I can show you this side. Let me turn my light off first. Right, I'll show you this side here. Oh look, there's a few little orange cells around. How did that happen all the way down there? Kind of looks more, doesn't really look like a black swipe, does it? Because we've got that orange background. It's very strange. Got lots of the blue turquoise. So there's a little bit of turquoise there on the right, and then the blues on the side there. How pretty does that yellow look though? There, just over the top of the other colours. Alright, so that's really, really pretty. Happy with that. But yeah, I'm going to go again and maybe make the mix just a little bit thinner, because then I'll get bigger cells, although they are growing. Hey, you don't want them too big. Oh, I just love those. Look at those. Wow. It's a great shot, isn't it? The turquoise with that sort of pinky colour in between. So pretty. Wow. So maybe next time don't tilt all the black off. I'll try that. We'll have another go. And then these two can be partners together, and we'll see if I can keep a little bit more of the yellow, hey? Because I just tilted all the yellow off. I didn't think about that when I did it. So, yeah, watch this space. Hit the little bell for notifications so you can get notified every time I do a new video if you want to see them. And I will see you real soon for the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.